Hey, I'm Matthew from Everyamp. I'm here today at a customer's house who just picked up this beautiful red 2021 Tesla Model S. Like all of them we've seen so far, even in states that don't require it, it's coming with this adhesive front license plate mount. And he would rather replace it with one of our snap plates, so that way it's removable. And this thing is quite the abomination anyway, compared to what Tesla has put on the other cars, or actually what they've made optional on the other cars, because this is the first car they've ever shipped with it on it. We don't know exactly why they're doing that. That may change in the future. We don't know if they're trying to do it to make it easier for the customers or harder because it's so ugly people want to take them off. But anyway, I'm here to create a snap plate for it, and the next step here is I need to remove this one. So I have a few ideas that I can get into if I need to remove it. Hopefully it won't be that hard. To begin with, though, we have to take off these screws. This thing is made in two parts. There's this painted outside cover that's held on with 3 5-sided screws. There's kind of a weird screw head on them. And then that attaches to another piece that is actually adhesive to the bumper with like double-sided tape. Might need a special tool to take these off, but I think I'll be able to do it with just a regular crescent wrench. You can probably do it with anything that you can grab a hold of these with. They don't seem to be that difficult. They aren't that tight because they're just screwed into plastic. So I'm just going to kind of tighten this thing down onto it and screw them out. Not too bad. And then once it's loose enough, you can just kind of get it out with your fingers. All right, cover off. So that just leaves this black piece. It's supposed to have 2 strips of tape behind it here. There are a number of ways you could try to get this off, with a heat gun, soaking it with Goo Gone. But the first thing I'm going to try is some Target waxed dental floss. Just going to try to use it to cut that tape and then hopefully be able to pull the tape off after that. I'm trying to stay away from the paint. I'm trying to come up against the black plastic here. And that just broke my floss. So not super easy so far. And that's not working either. So I think next try here is I'm going to get the heat gun out. It was only 107 degrees here today, so you would think that it would probably be hot enough already. But we're going to try this. I'm going to put it, just kind of a medium heat. I definitely don't want to do any damage. The benefit of taking that cover off first is now we can kind of get better access to that part where the adhesive actually is. I want to heat it up, but I definitely don't want to heat it up too much and hurt the paint on the car. All right, let's see if it's wanting to give at all yet. I hear it some. It's definitely coming loose at the bottom. Now at the top, and there it goes. All right, so black plastic piece off. Now we have the 2 strips of adhesive, and hopefully they'll come off without leaving too much gunk behind. This foam tape can kind of suck if it starts tearing on you. Just kind of working it off, just kind of rolling it. It helps if you keep it from tearing. So close. That's that one. Now this one. It's getting to be such a blob, I can't really roll it. So as my old roommate would say, nothing to it but to do it. Got a nice stack of old adhesive here to throw away. And now the car is ready to go for paint protection film. One thing I forgot to mention before I started is when you're doing this, make sure the car is very clean. You don't want any dirt or grime on the car that as you're doing all this touching of the paint, you will scratch the car up if there's anything on it, anytime you're touching it like that. So just make sure it's nice and clean. I hope this helps. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe. If you're interested in a snap plate so you can have a nice removable front license plate mount instead of this abomination, check us out at everyamp.com. Thanks for watching.